Hello everyone and welcome to Passionate Perseverance Tarot. Thank you so much for joining in today. Today we're going to take a look at the energy surrounding Kate Cassidy. I did see the first interview that was put out by The Sun, and I know it's one where you have to subscribe in order to see it. I did watch that video and I have my own thoughts about it, but I want to see what the energy of the cards say. And I was asked to take a look at this energy by people in the community. So I wanted to make sure that I brought this to you as soon as possible. At the time of this reading, I have only seen part 1. Okay, I want to go ahead and get clarifying information. And this is for entertainment purposes only. It is my interpretation of the tarot. I'm an energy reader and I use tarot as my medium to help bring forth messages. I also will sometimes get a physical feeling in my body too if it pertains to something that the individual might have felt and they're trying to express that to me. Okay, and I have done previous readings on Liam as well as Kate, so if you haven't had a chance to, please scroll through my videos, see if anything calls to you. Let's go ahead and see Kate, how she felt about the relationship. Kate, how she felt about the relationship with Liam to the best of the ability of this deck. How did Kate feel in regards to the love dynamic? Frozen heart. Maybe she was feeling iced out. I'm hearing like she felt like she was on the outside looking in. I feel as though close to the time of Liam's passing, she was feeling as though she was being iced out or put aside, or felt further and further a bigger separation than is being showcased or has been said. I'm also seeing Fate's Crossroads, and I'm going to read this. It says, in a weave of chance and choices, find the path to lasting legacies. In a weave of chance and choices, find the path to lasting legacies. Well, I do feel as though she was trying to find a path to a lasting legacy. That, I think, is blatant, right? And I would say that Liam's energy is a legacy in itself, and she did attach herself to that. I'm not trying to say in a negative way or anything like that, or that there wasn't love, but it's interesting that these are the two cards that are coming out first. Now, let's go ahead and read this one. Frozen heart, empathy and warmth melts barriers for true connection. It could be also where she's trying to put a wall up to not feel the pain, okay? I want to get clarity specifically for this card for further clarification, because everybody does grieve differently, so she might be dealing with a little bit of denial. Let me just see. Further clarification, please, in regards to your only limits are the ones you put on yourself. Yeah, there's some element here of wanting to break free. Wanting to break free. And I'm wondering if this might be why she did end up leaving Argentina. I'm going to get further clarity because I still have to pinpoint more in regards to the frozen heart. And then what we'll do is we'll take a look at Liam's energy and how he felt in the connection. Something about breaking free. She knew it was time to go and felt pulled to that, because I have keep pedaling, move ahead despite any obstacle that arise, venture, explore, forge. And that's here with boundless spirit. So it's feeling like she knew she had to leave for some reason. Why is the frozen heart here? And it could be there was an argument. It could be where she did feel like she was being pushed out in some way, shape, or form. I know that she was always... I don't know this. I apologize. This is all me speculating based on what I've seen in social media. I do not know any of these people. What I've seen and the energy I feel does showcase to me that she was always a little suspicious of Roger's energy. Fan the flames, doing what it takes to keep the passion alive. I do think she felt left out in the cold and was trying to reconnect, and there might have been some sort of argument that then pushed her to want to go. I'll see if that comes out in the energy. But it feels that way. And this says renewal, romance, and care. trying to reconnect. Let's get further clarity from this deck. Why is friends' influences, on her? I think this had to do with Roger's energy, to be honest. I do feel as though she was just feeling like it was causing a rift in between the dynamic between her and Liam. And I think she was fed up. And I think she was trying to strategically make an exit, not thinking that anything was going to happen, but to try to fan the flames, to try to get Liam to pay attention to something more there. There's something more there. Let me see why fan the flames is here. Further clarity, please, as to energy of watch your back. So there is this energy of watch your back. Let's get further clarity and see if anything else comes out. Further clarity in regards to Kate's energy leading up to her departure from Argentina, please, in regards to what was going on with her and Liam. Not what it looks like the snake is coming out. And then we have secret. She turned her back on him. I keep getting, watch her back. Here she is leaving, turning her back on him. And then there's the snake. So I do feel as though there could have, let me see if there was an argument. I feel as though Liam felt a bit of a safety net when she was there, or relied on her energy to bring calmness, peace, to keep him, I want to say the word sober because I'm hearing it, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I do feel as though her energy helped ground him. Yes, I have this right here. If you can see his insecurities, she helped ground him. Self-esteem, and keep him grounded in a way. And I feel as though she turned her back and left, and that is something that really caused him to possibly spiral here. There could have been some lies that were going on, some obstacles that were going on. But let me see here, further clarity as to her making changes. Compromise, making changes. And you see there was confusion. There was confusion over the heart space there. Things were not clear. So there's more. There's more going on than her going to check on the dog, right? I mean, come on. It's not like you're running down the street to go check on the dog, to let the dog out, or to feed the dog. Yeah, look at, I have breakups, endings, forever. Now, this leads me to believe that it would not have been forever. I always look at this card as coming back together, but it might have been potential. Like there, and then missing you is here, and then I have truth. So there was some sort of unresolved situation, unfinished business, and I do feel as though her energy is really showcasing, I'm leaving, I'm going home, and it turned her back. Now, I'm not trying to put any type of blame or anything like that. I think she just needed to do that to find her peace at the moment. I think she was very frustrated and fed up with Roger's energy or influence of there on Liam, and decided to take time for her and walk away. Healing, release. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. This is all her energy now. Let's go ahead and see, just so that we have clarity on it. And I've read on this in the past. We'll see if something similar comes out. Liam's energy towards Kate. Now, it's interesting in all of this, it's not really showcasing love from the heart space. It's not screaming love. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Energy, please. How did Liam feel from the heart space towards Kate? What's this bottom one? This is interesting. I have Love's Disguise, and they're both wearing masks in that. They're both wearing masks where it feels like both maybe hiding their true self or not revealing everything to each other or playing a part. This says, Love's Disguise, go beyond superficial looks and see who they truly are. That could be too where he saw through any of the barriers that Kate's put up, right? Because I would say that she comes across as very superficial, very much caring about appearances. So was he able to see through that and truly did care about the person on the inside? Or did they both have masks? There's definitely more that could be looked at in that card. Deeper waters wandered out. Step out of your comfort zone, explore new depths. So I do feel as though Liam's energy showcasing that he tried to really go within and learn who this woman was on the inside. And I do feel, we'll see if it comes out in regards to, I felt in past readings that he did truly care for her. And we'll see if it comes out. And I do feel as though her energy cared for him too. It's just interesting that in this reading, it's not really coming out. Here he is. Divine Masculine wants to come out. Showcasing that he... Again, it's showing kind of in the darkness. Seen but not seen. I do feel like the two of them hid who they really... There were secrets in this. There were secrets in this. In this dynamic, it feels as though there was an element of for show or not really a deeper connection. Yeah, look at her. Looking at it as independent, non-committal. And then we have grass is greener possibilities. So I don't know if she was thinking about leaving or if he thought she was thinking about leaving. I do feel there was a crossroads. There was anxiety and worry. Something happened. Something definitely happened. And I don't know if there was a fight before. I know Kate's energy needed time for this. Time for a reflection. And needed to just exit the situation. So let me see if I can get events leading up to that time. Okay, guidance, please. Events leading up. Yeah, I get hidden knowledge. Hidden knowledge. There was some sort of issue in the dynamics of the love situation. Some sort of fight, argument, something more. Let me just ask, was there an argument between the two of you? Was there an argument between... Yeah, these cards are fighting me. King of Pentacles, it could have been over money. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but the King of Pentacles energy would showcase provider from a financial standpoint, and it feels as though it could have been over money. Some sort of argument over money or where the money was going, because I have the Chariot card showcasing that. Did this involve Roger's energy at all? Did this involve... Oh, let me see. I have this one. Two of Cups. Yeah, it's like a third party. So I do feel as though it's in regards also to Roger's influence on Liam. Roger's influence on Liam. And interesting now that I have this card coming out. All right, I'm just going to show that for the camera. Okay, all right. And again, money being the primary root here. All right, I'm going to go to one other deck to get further clarity in regards to how Kate felt. And I do have the Heart card. I do have the Heart card coming out. Spirit of the Heart. I was just going to ask how she felt towards Liam's energy at the time of her leaving. Going home. The heart was there. It felt brokenhearted, to be honest. It felt because I feel as though there's some sort of weight on the heart space, feeling brokenhearted. Why was she brokenhearted? Return, belonging, guiding light. Let me see if I get anything further. I think it is true what she was saying in the interview as far as wishing that she hadn't gone or wishing that she had gone right back. She's frustrated with herself. And I do feel as though she wishes that she was there for him and feels as though that's going to be something that she always regrets. I do feel pulled to that. I have the companionship card. I have the wishing that she could have been there, spirit of the past. And then I have the karmic lesson here, spirit of the scales, balance, justice, karma. So I do feel as though that's something that is always going to weigh on her, always going to weigh on her with Mother Gaia in reverse, showcasing that she wasn't there for someone. She wasn't there for Liam when he needed her. Now, she did choose to leave, but that doesn't mean that she, in any way, shape, or form, knew that that was going to be the last time that she saw him. Let me just see. And she didn't. She didn't know that because there's his energy coming out. And she did not think that that was going to be the last time that she saw him. And I feel as though she's very regretful, remorseful, and dealing with a good amount of pain associated with that. Regardless of other things that were going on, I do feel that she is grieving. Okay, let me see. And I have confirmation of that with this card here of needing to rest, grieving. Now, let's see why she decided to do the interview. Well, we have secrets around money. Secrets around money. She does have an aspect of her wanting to come out and tell her story, tell her side. So far, I don't think there's been anything said that hasn't already been stated or assumed. There's not really any getting to the nitty-gritty or asking difficult questions, but I'm sure that she okayed the questions and saw them in advance. Let's just see. Did you okay these questions in advance and have knowledge of them beforehand? Knight of Cups and Justice. Yes, I think so. Any questions that were going to be coming, she would have known ahead of time and know what those questions are and be prepared for them. And the Empress is confirming that. Okay. Let me just see. She's definitely getting paid. Okay, so there's payment happening here. Any other reason as to why you are doing this now? Paid. And wanting to come forward and share her truth to an extent of what she feels she wants to share about the passing of Liam. And again, definitely getting paid. Okay, because I just keep getting coins here showcasing that. Now, I don't think that's the only reason, but it's definitely, she wasn't going to do this to not get paid, if that is making sense. She is, because there it is, it's coming out. She is very much missing him. Thinking about this often, I do feel as though there's grief. There's absolute grief that she is going through. And wishing that she could go back and change the past. Wishing that she could go back and change the past. Wishing that she wasn't so acting from an ego of getting... I feel as though she acted from her ego, got frustrated, and just said, I'm leaving. Right? Avoiding, blocking, pushing away. If you are going to do X, Y, and Z, then I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Something along those lines. I don't know that there was something she wasn't happy with, some sort of conflict, clashing differences, incompatibility, something going on in between the energy between her and Liam And it sent her wanting this. Distance. I need distance. I have to think. I need to decompress. And bailing, essentially. Now, she does feel, and it did showcase in the energy, I dropped a card, give me one moment, that she turned her back on him. And I do feel as though she's realized this and is grieving through this also, and feels bad for this. With the Payne card, apprehensive, afraid, cautious, and then also I have the abandoned card coming out. Left out in the cold, walked away. Okay. Let me see. I'll go to a deck and just see, because I know that the excuse has been given about going to take care of the dog, and that could be also true. But what was the primary reason? Yeah, a fight, because I have this coming in reverse. So I think that there were disagreements in the relationship or some fight that happened, and she just decided, and I have hardship coming out. The dog is the excuse here, and it's not saying that she didn't go to take care of the dog, but there was first the issue with the relationship that was a burden, and deciding that I'm just going to go and take time for me. Was her decision somehow related to Liam's relationship with Roger? I have Spirit of the Staircase, Ascension, Progress, The Long Way Home. I don't know for sure. I'm going to have to get... Oh, my left ear is ringing. Yeah, his control over Liam. Thank you. And usually when I get a message of some sort of like strange activity, suspicious activity, or just a warning. Thank you. When I get like a warning, it's in my left ear. So I do feel as though she did not like his, it's something more, because I get not as it seems, something more was going on, some delusional situation, something that was not, this was not good for Liam's energy, for him as a person. It just was not good for him. Okay. All right. Well, I have gotten that coming out multiple times in previous readings also. So I'm glad that it's staying consistent through the readings. Let's go ahead and see how Liam's current energy feels in regards to Kate coming forward at this time and doing the interview. Let's go ahead and see. We'll go to this deck. The Lovers is here right away. So there's an element here with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse of feeling as though, well, there is initially feeling as though making a profit off of his passing. I have it coming out. I do feel as though he was the breadwinner in this relationship, okay, as far as supporting her. And it's flying out. The King of Pentacles is here. And now she's not knowing really what to do. So he's acknowledging that she's profiting off of his passing. Let me just see if there's further clarity as to how he feels. Well, you know what? Let me go to a different deck for guidance, just as to how he feels in regards to that, his energy. How are you feeling in regards to this? Something like this, pretending, mask, exaggeration. So I feel as though showcasing that she's wearing a mask in some way. I do feel as though there's an element of recognizing that he's still frustrated that she left. I get that energy running, like showcasing in that moment prior to, he was frustrated, ghosting, disappearing, like invisible. You left, secrets, mysteries, concealing, obscurity. Let me just see. How is he feeling? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? messed up, mixed signals, blocked emotions. Why is this pretending card here? I have the withdrawn, single, lonely, and solitary card. I think it's pretending that there wasn't issues. I think that's what I'm getting. You're not being completely upfront and honest, avoiding the fact that there was some sort of argument that led to your departure, and that just saying you left. Like, just say you left. I don't think there was any hand from her side that specifically had a knowledge of anything like this was going to happen, okay? But it's still showcasing that there was some sort of argument or disagreement, and she left. And I do feel as though it was her decision to leave. And I feel as though his energy at that time was very frustrated. And I've gotten this before. Was very frustrated that she just left. Yeah, was just going. Because of third-party influences. Which I think, and I've gotten consistently as Roger's energy, doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be, but I have gotten that consistently. Let's just take a look and see how Liam felt at the time of Kate's leaving. At the time of Kate's leaving, how did you feel towards Roger in that moment? How did you feel? It was definitely causing a rift, 3 of Swords. So, in the heart space. So, there's definitely his influence was causing a rift in the relationship with Kate. Anything further? Yeah. Feeling like it's what caused her to leave. Yeah. The Chariot, 5 of Coins, Justice, and the Wheel of Fortune. So some sort of argument happened, and I do feel as though, with the 3 of Cups, 3, again, feeling as though Roger's energy played a role in some way, shape, or form, or was a burden on the dynamics of the relationship. And I get confirmation of that with 4 of Spears in reverse. Okay. Show me one card, please. Show me one card, please. And I'm asking this for Liam's energy of how you would describe Roger's energy from this deck. How would you describe Roger's energy now in this moment? 8 of Cups, 8 of Spears, Ace of Spears, and the Empress. Yeah, look at that. His influence directly caused her energy to walk away. I don't know. Let's see. I never got this before or felt this before, but I just want to ask because I'm a little confused, and I'm wondering if she took payment to leave. Was there payment? I got the King of Pentacles coming out twice for that. I have King of Coin energy and King of Pentacles energy. And I never looked at this before or thought about it before, but when I see this, I always think of that, like, family crest, right? And I do feel like she thought about this. Like, she didn't just... It feels rash, but at the same time, it feels thought about in these cards here. Before, I'd have to go back and look at the cards. I thought it was just like, I'm going. But let me just see. Was she paid to leave? Was she paid to leave our... What's this one? Ace of Wands in reverse, but I feel it in my throat space. Like there's something that wasn't said or something. Let me just see. Was she... Energy for Kate, please. Did she receive payment to leave Argentina? I got the happy squirrel. That is showing... Let's confirm from another deck. That would be a yes. And then I have thinking about leaving again. It's the Two of Spears here, but the Three of Wands here, and it's very similar images, if you can see. Like, this is what solidified her leaving, possibly. Let's check from another deck. I just want to confirm again. Let's go to this one. This should hopefully bring clarity. Showcase, please, for Kate's energy. I have it right here. Main female coming out. Showcase, please, for Kate's energy. Did she receive payments at that time to leave Argentina? Because I don't want it to feel like after the fact and she's getting paid now. I want to know that it was for leaving. Someone actually paid her to leave. That's what I'm trying to, because sometimes it can get muddied in the energy. Thief. Look at that. To journey. Look at that. Let's check one more time. Let's check one more deck. Let's go to this deck. What is on the bottom? King of Coins is on the bottom. And look at the Fool. To leave, right? Oh, Three of Coins. I feel as though it's possible, and I apologize, I never looked at this before or had it come out in the energy before, but I feel as though she may have received payment to leave. Did Kate receive, and I'm looking at a light that's shining at me right now, Eight of Coins. From the, like, magician energy. All right, let's ask it in a different way. Let's ask if it was Roger that paid her to leave. Let's go here. Three of Swords when I split the deck. Okay, guidance, please. Guidance, please. Energy, there's the Magician. Magician. Eight of Wands. Communication, right? Coming through. Talking to Kate. Oh, it's the Six of Wands, but I see this like the Four of Wands, where, like, turning a romance upside down. And then we have the Six of Cups, giving something. But let's see if we get further clarity about, yeah, look at that. Six of Pentacles with the Devil energy. Let's check one more deck and ask it that way from Roger's perspective. Okay. Did I have the Eight of Pentacles again? So Eight of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. Did Roger, what's this one? I have the Ten of Swords. It just wanted to come out, so I'm going to put it right there. Did Roger pay Kate to leave Argentina? Did he pay Kate to leave Argentina? There's the Two of Wands, which we've gotten as consistent energy showcasing her thinking about going. Let's try again. Did he pay Queen of Pentacles? Her energy receiving money possibly there. All right, I want to check another deck because this one was difficult to shuffle. So I just want to try another deck that would be easier to shuffle. When I split the deck, I have Page of Pentacles, a payment to Queen of Pentacles. When I split the deck, so we have that Queen of Pentacles coming out again. And I was going to say, did Roger, I keep getting, like, working together, all this, like, Three of Pentacles. I do have the Death card coming out also. I do have Kate's energy showing regretful of leaving. So I do feel as though there can be two truths here. There could have been a payment, and there can still be feeling regretful about leaving. But there's more going on there then, right? Like, that's something more. All right, let me calm the energy down. Give me one moment. confirmation, please, that Kate's energy, what's this top one? Empress, okay. That Kate's energy received payment from Roger to leave Argentina. 10 of Cups. Ten of Cups could be returning back home, going home, because it's family. I didn't get anything else that came out this way, but there, yeah, I was pulled to the top one again. Turning a relationship upside down, the Four of Wands, flipping it upside down. So I feel like it's very possible. Was money a reason that Kate left Argentina? Was money a reason, a motivating factor? Was money a motivating factor? Three of Wands, showing leaving. Look at that. And on the bottom of the deck, at the split, I had the Wheel of Fortune, taking action because of money. And then look at that, the Carrot, which is the big, like, the happiest card in that deck, like wish fulfillment there. So I feel like that's definitely possible. I never felt that before. I never used this deck. Let me just see what comes out. Is anything further? Any further clarity in regards to Kate, in regards to this situation here? Is there anything that wants to come out from this deck in regards to Liam or payment for leaving Argentina? Tower. So this is interesting. I'm going to have to come back and do another reading, because I want to go deeper in regards to if that's the case, then there's more going on here. Like, why did someone, right now we'll say our name's energy, want her gone, right? Feels like he might have wanted this to keep Liam stuck under his thumb, to, yeah, look at this card right here, keep him trapped in some way, shape, or form for these types of purposes, which we know to have happened. That's absolute neglect and abuse that happened in the hotel that Liam was staying at. There she is, female energy. Let's see if anything else wants to come out as to why. Because she was someone that he needed in his life at that time, that anchored him in some way, right? Caregiver for her energy. And there was a hidden agenda that wanted to be put into motion, I want to say, put into motion. And I don't think her being there would have allowed that to happen. Okay. That's what I'm getting right now. Let me know your thoughts below, because I am very much intrigued. I didn't get this coming out previously to the extent of, I never thought that she might have taken money to leave. I mean, I guess it makes sense. She was taking money in other ways. I know she was getting money from Liam's energy. There's definitely secrets coming out that are going to be brought to light. I will go ahead and watch the next interview also that happens. Abuse and neglect wants to come out too, and male. So possibly ours energy, okay, but kept him, yeah, trapped. And then we have lies, lies, lies. And I do feel as though Kate's energy is very much this. I do think she's being honest about that. And I do feel as though, even though there's an element here of a relationship of convenience and everything that goes along with that, there's two people that really depended on each other too and cared for each other also, in regards to they spent a lot of time together and relied upon one another to an extent also. And Liam's energy has showcased that, as well as Kate's energy. Let me see just see. I want to go to, actually we'll end with this deck. I want to get one card to showcase Kate's energy. One card, please, to showcase Kate's energy. How we should see her. How should we, the community, fans, friends, how should we perceive? She's the Hierophant. Hierophant energy here. So we get like a lamb on the outside, but this is like the evil one in the movie, right? And I'm not trying to throw evil her way, but there's more. There's more that's going on behind the scenes with this one, right? Not at all just based on looks and appearances. There's more going on. There's hidden agendas. And that's not me trying to say that she had a hand in this at all. This is just saying what you see is not what you get, right? Okay, that's Kate's energy. Now let's look at ours energy. How should we perceive ours energy? Ooh. Well, I have the buttons. The buttons. So presents as very proper, prim, proper, a businessman, right? Because I'm being pulled to this businessman also. Anything further? The Chariot. And let me see if anything else wants to come out. And you know who that is in that Chariot card, right? Like just out to destroy, out to get their way, out to just wreak havoc wherever they go, causing disruption and confusion wherever they go. And then look at that, ultimately leaving a path of this in their wake. Let me just see what card fell. Wow. Jealous. Jealous. And then also the fallen star. Manipulating, controlling, jealous. I'm going to leave it there, everyone. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I appreciate you so much. And this is one part in the puzzle for putting those rose petals together, the breadcrumbs together, to continue to seek justice for Liam. Love and light.